What's up, guys? Assassin here. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3, and we're going to proceed with our adventures in Farron Keep. But first, I have looked and seen that there's nothing really I want with the Deacons of the Deep Soul. Like, nothing I want to transpose to go get. I think it's like some sort of dumb magic spell and like a candlestick. So I'm just gonna eat the damn thing. I'm just gonna eat it, get these souls that we need, and boom! Look at that. That's a couple levels right there. We'll take that to the bank. Best believe. Now, what do we spend our points on? First of all, how many levels we get? We get 2 levels. So, Dex is at 30. That's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. That'll bump us up to, what, 99? I'm cool with that, but I think what we need right now is to get that vid up. Because we will eventually hit a point where we're going to be wanting to use heavier armor, and having more vit is going to help us with that. So I think what did the okay, yeah, the endurance is already maxed out. I think I'll leave it at like 15 once I'm finished with it, but right now I'm fine with it being at 14. Attunement's fine. Yeah, I just think we need to keep vigor up. How much is that? Ooh, man, that buffs us up a lot. That buffs us up like, let's go vigor. Let's go vigor, right? You always need more vigor. More health, more power. This is what we need. This is what we need to keep us alive, Rick. So, now we got one more Estus flask. So you see now I've got 10. I've got 10 flasks now, so we're getting pretty good in the health department. Pretty good in the amount of damage we can take. And that's going to help a lot more once we start hitting tougher bosses. Really, the vigor is what's going to matter. Because in some of these boss battles, they do so much damage where you need to have high enough, either good enough armor to take the hits, or high enough health to where you can absorb a couple and still get away. Now, because we're going Dex build, we're hoping that the health can be high enough to where we could take a couple hits. Because our armor isn't that great. But let's not kid ourselves. We're the best. Oh, whoops. Nope. Didn't mean to disturb you, fellas. Go back to sleep. My fault. Went the wrong way. So we came from that way last time. So now we need to keep going forward. And we only have one more fire to go. And we have one more place that we need to go to in order to get this door open. And that is this way to the right. So we're going to go ahead and deal with all these slugs. Look at all the fucking slugs. We got a slug problem. So many slugs. Oh, undead bone shard. So that is a very useful item, the undead bone shard. I believe there's like a sage's coal around here somewhere, isn't there? It's been so long since I did this area. I don't remember like where it is, but I'm pretty sure there's a sage's coal around here somewhere that leads to something. But for right now, we're just gonna forego all that shit, and we're gonna come over here to this here ladder. Kill all of these slugs. Go get this item, see what this is. I'm curious about it. Oh, that's one of the items for the Covenant that we're about to go find out about. Sunlight Talisman. Not that important of an item. Ugh. Get us through. Now, just a little pro tip is, if you have a dagger that has the quick step ability on it, for the goop that gets you like stuck to where you move really slow, the dagger's quick step makes you move through that sludge really fast. Like it doesn't fuck over like the penalty of moving. You can just quick step through. It's gonna cost all your mana, but you know, as long as you're not a mage build, that shouldn't matter to you too much. So, now we are here, yet another bonfire, and you're probably thinking to yourself, holy shit, that's a gigantic wolf. Well, that wolf is our buddy. This is the old wolf of Farron. So that's the Legion etiquette. Of course, we don't want to join the Covenant because I don't want to deal with all that shit right now. But this is where you join the Wolf of Farron Covenant. There's an item right up there. We'll go grab. Trying to remember where there's an invisible wall here. Yep, here. Bada boom, bada bing. Dreamcatcher's ashes. Ashes are always good. That unlocks more stuff at the Shrine Handmaiden. But we are going to... Probably shouldn't have rested at the bonfire because that respawns all the enemies, but whatever. Not a big deal. We are going to go up now to go deal with... As weird as it is, we're going to go do a boss battle. But it's a mini-boss. It's not like a legitimate in-game boss. It is just a really strong enemy that they happen to set in the game for us. So if you come all the way up here to the top, you'll notice... Boom! Now for people who didn't play like Dark Souls 1, that is pretty much the Asylum Demon. That is the Asylum Demon in his finest, except he's kind of like fire now. He's like a fire Asylum Demon. So, for some reason, he is just a regular enemy now. He's just a fucking... Oh god, the Boulder Crush. So now we're gonna try to fuck this Asylum Demon up. Try not to get slammed on. Oh god, he grabbed me. Oh no, he's crushing my spine! God, and then he throws me like a bitch. Oh no, I didn't guard for the last boulder. I thought I timed it right. I mean, luckily, the dying here doesn't fucking matter, because we're, like, literally right next to this fucking dude. Of course, now we're not embered, and I don't think I have any more... I don't think I have any more embers, so I guess we just won't be embered up to this point, but I'm sure we'll come across one eventually. Do I have one? No. Well, no big deal. We'll come across one eventually. I hear some twinkling, so that makes me think that there's... I mean, there's that extra area. There's that extra area to the side, which I'll show you guys. But, you guys might not be able to hear it unless you have headphones on, but I'm hearing the twinkling from one of the tiny crystal lizards. And I'm thinking it's, like, right above us. Although, man, if I can hear that, my headphones pick up shit from hella far away, because we were very far down. Alright, Asylum Demon. Round 2. That last one was a test, bitch. Now we're playing that real shit. You know how serious I am? I'm gonna eat a purple moss clump for shits and giggles. What do you think about that? Ate that shit right in your face. Get your fat ass out of here. Man, we are all up in that booty. Look at that booty. Nope, we ain't playing that. Ah, fuck, he grabbed me again. God, the grab does so much damage. Now, I believe, because this guy is rock, you can't bleed him. Like, I don't think you can actually bleed this guy. Boom, baby! Go ahead and get those souls back. Haha! Now we got souls for days. What do you think about that shite? Oh, there you go. There's a friendly ember. We'll take that. Boom. One thing I did want to put on for my city, to be exact. Oh, yet another ember. That's good. Now we got a backup ember in case we fuck up again. Look around for any more items. I believe that's it. As far as I know. But there is. I didn't actually know about this until way later in the game. There's actually a secret area up here. As secret as this place is, there's actually another secret area. You're gonna drop down here, and drop down here. And you're gonna drop down here. And now we're kind of like on the other side of the bridge, like the other side of the gate. And the good part about coming over here is there are crystal lizards fucking everywhere. So if you need to get crystal lizard farming, like there's certain items that you want, these crystal lizards got them. Oh, we can't let him get away. There it is. So some large titanite shards. That other body had the lightning, which they nerfed the shit out of in this game. Like, lightning is garbage now in comparison to the other games. But there's the lightning spear if you want to fucking throw lightning bolts at people. So if you didn't know where the fuck the lightning spear was, it's right there. But we're going to keep going up. We have another crystal lizard to take care of. Crystal lizard gave us a heavy gem. Nice for heavy builds. There's just a bunch of cats around here, just not giving fucks. Just enjoying the scenery, I can respect that. Then there's this dude who just got fucked and he didn't make it to the other side of the gate. Kicked him in the head. That sucks. Sucks for you, bro beans. Oh god, I'm getting too overzealous. Ow! What hit me in the back? Unfucking cool, bro. Unfucking cool. You start this. You gotta go first. Now it's your turn, bimbo. Oh, and his boyfriend down here with the shield thinks he's slick as fuck. You're done. You want some, homie? We can give you a little bit. Just a little bit of a backstab. Just a tiny bit. So as you can see, this is a pretty, like, fully done area. Like, there's a good amount of shit up here. A good amount of enemies to kill if you need to farm souls or whatever. Is that all that's up here? It looks that way. So now in order to get back, you just do a little bit of dropping. It probably hurts, but you'll be fine. That pretty much covers the Stray Demon. And I believe the Stray Demon also counts as a boss soul, so you can transpose it to get some sort of item out of it. Of course, I don't remember what the fuck it is, but could be something good. We'll take a look at it later on. Now, my hope is that we'll be able to make it through Farron Keep and then through the next area, and that should lead up to the Abyss Watchers. I doubt we'll be able to do the Abyss Watchers in this episode. I'll probably be running it along by the point where we get there. But we'll see. I mean, I already died once, so off to a fucking great start. I like how they set those schmucks there. Fucking ready for you. So if you really don't want to get fucked by this poison, your best bet is to just keep staying on, like, the fire areas. Now, these enemies are kind of tricky. And not tricky like SSX tricky, but, like, they're pretty strong, and they do a lot of damage. And they have, like, some funky-ass moves. Like, as you can see, they have, like, projectile attacks. There's fucking, like, smashing moves. Pretty tough. It's a tough little fight. Seems like every time he hits the ground, he, like, summons more of them. Good God, he fucking exploded. I'm really unsure as to how I didn't get hit like that. He's kind of a tough, weird enemy to fight, but he's not super bad. He's not like he's gonna fuck your life up bad. God, he fucking did the explosion shit again. There we go. Oh God, he fell over the fire. So they take a little bit of effort, but they're not too bad. If you're not careful, especially with the poison affecting you, if you're not careful dealing with the poison, you could really get caught by those guys. Oh God, I didn't even see him coming. Let's just extinguish this flame and pretend like he's not behind, and pretend like he's not about to crush us. I wonder if we're gonna come out of the cutscene, he's gonna be right behind us. That would actually be kind of funny. I'd laugh at that. I'd laugh if like we come out of the cutscene and he's mid fucking like tree smash on us. Bada boom, bada bing. All three open, and the doors unlock. Fairkeep's kind of confusing, but once you do it enough times, it'll be like it's nothing. I mean, the really confusing thing is if you choose to go out into the poison. Oh God, he is right behind us. God, the fucking explosion. Oh God. Okay, so he just did the explosion, so he won't be doing that again. In fact, he won't be doing anything ever again, because he's dead. So we're still being poisoned, which kind of sucks, but not too bad. I think that pretty much covers it here. We've taken care of all the big schmucks. Double doors are open. And I don't believe that there's anything too valuable out in... I don't believe there's anything too valuable out in the poison that I could think of. And there probably is something that you want. Like, I think there's the Logan scrolls are out there, the crystal scrolls or something. I think there is something out there, but I just don't really think it's needed. So I think I'm just gonna go right ahead and just do the I'm gonna move right on to the next area. I must be tripping. I could have sworn the Sage's coals were right there. I mean, I'm happy that it's Undead Bone Shard, but I could have sworn the Sage's coal was there. I might have to look through the wiki and double check to make sure if there is anything important here. Because if there is, I'll actually go back and I'll record it and we'll go get it. But to my knowledge, there just isn't anything. There isn't anything super important here. So we're gonna move, and we're making good time too. We're gonna move straight on through into like this in-between point that leads up to the Abyss Watchers. So some fucking swords, ton of swords here, which gives you kind of a hint as to the boss you're gonna be running into. Now for this part in particular, killing that guy right there is fucking imperative. Because if he yells, then he aggroes all of these other dudes. And let me tell you, fighting all of these dudes all at once is a fucking terrible fight. Instead, they'll just sit there and let you fucking kill them. So all those dudes are dead. Grab this fucking shriveling stone, which fucking those are pretty useless. I don't understand why you'd ever use those. I think there's an item around here, I think. Nope, guess not. Thought there was. So now we're going to make our way around, and you're going to see some dark wraiths up ahead, which these guys are pretty tough enemies. I wouldn't recommend fighting two of them at once. I guess I aggroed this one. I don't understand why he's got a big Jimmy for me. What did I ever do to you, sir? Oh, bro, don't fall off. Oh, no, he's gonna suck my soul. Oh, no, he ate my soul. I gotta say, that Dark Hand move is pretty fucking cool. Like, I wish I had that. Gotcha. Ah, see, we have a war going on over here. Damn, just an ass beating of a lifetime taking place. That's pretty cool to watch. Normally, if you go do this, both of the Dark Wraiths walk up there and they get into a fucking skirmish with those dudes. So we're gonna make our way over here, and here's the bonfire that sets up right before this is the bonfire that sets up right before the Abyss Watchers fight. In fact, I think we have enough time to where if I can do it in one shot, I'm gonna try to get that Abyss Watchers fight done. Because that would be fucking superb. Full combo. And would you look at that, Tim? We've got ourselves another crystal lizard. I remember you. I've killed many of your brethren. Now, it seems like every time you see these guys are almost like a reminder of how much better you've gotten at the game and how much like stronger your gear is. Because in the beginning, these guys fuck you up, but you know, the farther and farther you get in the game, the less and less of a like damaging enemy these guys are. See, now you beat them like they're fucking nothing. Now, for anybody that cares, this leads you back to the Road of Sacrifices. Great magic weapon. It's a great spell for anybody that wants to have good, powerful buffs. But I meant if you're using spell buffs on swords, you might as well go for the crystal one, the crystal magic weapon. I think it's like 40 int maybe to use it. It's like 40 or 45, but in terms of raw damage, that is the kind of shit you're looking for. So we've healed up. We have a decent amount of souls, but I'm pretty confident in this Abyss Watchers fight. So let's like make sure we don't aggro these dudes, because we want them to both walk up there and get into a fucking fight with those other dudes. Good, it looks like they're gonna keep staying aggroed forward. And now I don't know like the lore behind like why these guys do this, but this is a fight that'll happen every time. These Dark Wraiths will get into a fight with these other dudes and they'll just fucking slug it out. You can sit here and watch. It's pretty interesting. See how like AI fights the other AI. And I've seen multiple different outcomes having to do this a bunch. I've seen sometimes where like they both win, and I've seen sometimes where they both lose. Now this guy, after winning many a time, he gets a big dick and he's like, oh, my next opponent. but he has met his match today. Ah, there you go. See, he's getting in the fight with some other motherfuckers. Ooh, an ember. We'll take a nice little embering. So who won? Oh no! The other Dark Wraith got slain. Oh no! Damn, cracked red eye orbs. No luck. No dice, Captain. So most of these enemies have been disposed of because of the Dark Wraiths. Ow. There's only a few straggler enemies that remain for you to kill. Boom. Black bug pellets, pretty useless. None of that matters though, because we're moving on. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Abyss Watchers fight. Behind the Deacons fight, which we just did in the other episode, this is probably the second best fight in the game, in terms of like how much fun it is. And there's a pretty interesting concept like mid-fight. So we're gonna start this bitch. Now this could be a stupid thing of me to run in here with like 30k souls, but pretty confident, pretty confident. God, these dudes are just fucking wrecking each other's shit. Your brother's soul, mine, as he fucking stabs him. Then he looks at me like, "You're next, motherfucker." For anybody that's played Bloodborne, is this dude not Bloodborne? Like this straight, his hat, his fucking outfit, dude looks like a tall version of your character in Bloodborne. He says, "You're next, bitch." So now you basically get into a straight up duel with this fucking guy. This fucking guy right here. Now, he's using the Farron Greatsword and a Farron Dagger, which it's an interesting little combo because he can do quick slashes, he can do strong slashes. It's a pretty interesting fight. And now the other one has been summoned. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, this shit ain't fair. Fucking it's a 2-on-1. Well, the game has a way of making it fair again. You just gotta burn a little bit of time. Because a friendly guy gets summoned. Oh damn, and he took some huge damage. Oh no, he's getting KO'd! Oh god, I'm taking big damage. Now, unfortunately, I don't like 2-on-1, so I'm just gonna keep evading until a homeboy shows up. There he goes. It's a very interesting fight. Like, it really teaches you how to deal with, like, mismatches. Like, if you're fighting a 2-on-1 against skilled opponents, like, this teaches you when to back out and when to, like, be the aggressor in the fight. Now, once again, the extra guy has spawned in, and I don't want to be a part of that fight, so I'm just gonna not do that. Now, pardon me, am I mistaken this? Okay, I'm about to say. I thought I was getting triple teamed there for a minute. I'm about to say some shit is not right. Oh god, I'm getting wombo comboed by the two of them. Dodging is your best friend in this fight. Good luck trying to block all that damage. Ooh, having to do a little bit of jumpy poo. Having to do just a little bit. Just a little bit. God, he's so fast. He's so fucking fast. God, I felt him coming. You can almost kind of feel when you're about to get jumped. Like, it's fucking... It seems very evident most of the time. Because we're fighting that 2-on-1, even though the guy is very close to death, so am I. So I don't want to get wrecked. Okay, the other guy ate the aggro, so we're pretty good there. Bam! Gotcha, bitch! So now, this is where the fight gets very, very interesting. Because now, you don't have to deal with the 2-on-1s or the 2-on-2s. Now it becomes a very different fight. A very much more dangerous fight for the player. So he resurrects. And you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen. He's back to full health. And he's way stronger. So, we now have the upgraded version of him. And I have close to full health, but I don't really have full health. And, I only have 4 flasks left. Now the only real thing that'll help is he is very, he has a lot of long momentum swings, like in his combos. So if you can learn to just utilize those long momentum swings, and that's going to be your end to beating him. God damn. God, he's all over me. Not really winning this fight. Like, not really at all. Jesus Christ. So that right there reminded me that this isn't the type of enemy that you can get like a combo of swings in on. Like, this is more like get your hit and get out. Ah, I walked into that one. Right now, I'm just trying to go with the long pokes, just to try to conserve health at this point. Ah, I keep forgetting that he's got the second swing part of that. So I'm pretty much one hit at this point. Anything he does will one hit me. Yeah. There's not really much I could do there. I ran out of health. But it's a tough fight. It's a truly tough fight, but it's not impossible to do. So I think as much as I don't want to end the episode on me getting killed, run the time a little long, and I think I'll just start the next episode with this fight. So that way we can just jump right into it, no bullshit. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.